everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your brother Mighty Prophet back with another video, man, as usual, man. What we finna talk about today, man? We finna talk about why you should buy a town car no matter what age you are. This should be your first car in your this should be a car that everyone should own. This is one of the most reliable cars known to man on the road. It's better than Toyota. It's as easy and better to work on as Toyota and reliable as Toyota, Honda, Lexus, all the same type of stuff. But it's in that same category. But I gotta give it to the town cars, the police acceptors, which is the Crown Vics and the Grand Marquises. So if you don't have one of these cars, man, you tripping. Straight up, you pretty much tripping. This is the most reliable car that you're gonna get on the road. And yes, it is. I will rate this over the Toyotas and the Lexuses and the Hondas. I will give this a better rating just because of that. I'm not gonna go into all the crash ratings and stuff like that, but it is a better car in general, in my personal opinion. It lasts the longest. It all depends. Honestly, it still all depends on how you take care of it, because sometimes I see these cars on the side of the road as well. I'm just like, man, why aren't you taking care of your car? It's simple. It's not hard to work on. I bought this car with 207,000 miles on it. I haven't done any repairs to it at all. And the reason I'm making this video is because, man, this car has I bought the car with 207,000 miles on it, man. You can't go buy a Charger. You can't go buy a BMW. You just can't go buy any car. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You just can't go buy any car with 200,000 miles on it, plus 200K plus miles on the car. Like, you can't go do that. And it still drives like a dream, man. Like, the transmission ships so damn smooth. It ships better than my Charger transmission and my Journey transmission. It ships so smooth. And for a 4-speed, it ships so smooth. My engine, no hesitation, no nothing to the transmission or to the engine, no nothing. It feel like I just bought a brand new car, man. And granted, if you watch my video when I did my first video I did with this car, I say in the video that I got this car at it's kind of like I bought this car cash. I got this car for $4,000, man. If I did not know. Due to inflation, it's $4,000. It probably should have been like, it really should have been like $2,500. But the reason I bought it for $4,000, mind you, I could have got the same one for a little less miles, for maybe a little bit cheaper. But the dealership I bought it from, it's called Ron Takes Autos, and what he does is he sells it as is, but he really does not sell it as is. So actually, I'm gonna put his link in the description, man. I'm really gonna put his link for his cars in the description, or for his website in the description, because I give him a 5 stars. His worst review is a 4.5 star review. Let me say that again. His worst review is a 4.5 star review. So again, I said in the video, what he does, he doesn't sell as is. He really don't. He fixes what's wrong with it. He fixes what needs to be done. So let's say the transmission was bad, he gonna put in a new transmission in there, or he gonna do a rebuild. So let's say the engine was bad, he gonna do either a rebuild, or I'm just using that for example. I'm not saying he will do a rebuild, but I'm just using it as an example. He'll either do a rebuild, or he'll put a new engine in there. If the struts, or you know what I'm saying, anything else was bad with it, he's going to replace it. That's what he would have did. He do that to all his cars, because what he does, he works on police cars. So. And this isn't a police car. This is a Lincoln Town car. And my grandma had this car, so she most likely babied this car the whole time. This car had 2 owners. I'm the 3rd owner, and I probably will be the last owner of this car. The first owner of this car, they drove it for 15,000 miles. It was like a rental company had it for 15,000 miles. That was it. And the last person who had it was an old woman. She drove it all the way to 207,000 miles, which is a lot. But what she did was, her car was in a dealership for majority of any type of repairs, checks, and things like that. So I can show y'all that as well if y'all need to. But this is pretty much perfect. This car is pretty much in perfect condition. In all honesty, this car is in perfect condition, man. Once again, the engine and the transmission shift like a dream. This car ride like a boat. And yeah, man. I mean, this car just it lives up to its name. This is a 2003. I had a 2012 Dodge Charger before this, man. This car outbeats this car in quality and service wise. Quality and service wise. This car is easy to work on, and it lasts longer. My Charger had 160,000 miles on it. Granted, I took care of my car, so it lasted me longer. It still would have lasted me a longer time. But I was running that motherfucker hard, though. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. But other than that, man, that Charger did last me a long time, though. I mean, it did. 160,000 miles on a Charger is unheard of, really. But the Charger is a reliable car. But we're talking about the town car, man. This is a 2003. I had a 2012, man. This car outlasted that car, man. It's dead on. It outlasted it. A lot of the things that was on the only thing I seen major that they replaced on here was the intake manifold, and it was at like 160,000 miles. So that's one of the major things that was replaced. Other than that, it still has the original radiator. Most of these new cars, you got to replace the radiator like every so often, like every 3 to 5 years or some shit like that. So, but man, this car is a dream, man. I mean, I got into it and I just already knew that this was gonna, you know what I'm saying? I already knew that this was a car. I didn't even have to test drive it. But I think I gotta check my brakes though, because I'm hearing some type of squeal. But other than that, man, nothing else, man. Nothing else that I've seen really is wrong with this car at all. And once again, I do gotta replace like my little, like I say, he replaced what's needed to replace. On his town car, I got like a little, I said in my review, so go watch my video review. This is one of my first videos of this car, so watch that video review. But any age, I'm 26 years old. If I did not know, I'm 26 and I bought this car. This should have been one of my first cars that I bought because it's very reliable. You don't have to replace anything. So man, this car also comes with a lot of standard stuff that these new cars don't come with as well. And I said in a lot of my videos, I think in the first video that I made of this car, which is a video review, it has a digital dash. First off, you still have your speed cluster as well, so it has your distance to empty, all that type of stuff. It's all digital. You still have speed cruise control. You got the temperature controls on the fan, man. That's just crazy. I've never seen a car with temperature controls on the fan. Maybe like a Mercedes or something like that. But standard heated seats. If you got the Lincoln, at least the Lincoln, I mean, it's the same, like all the same platforms, all the town. Once again, the P71, which is like the town car, Police Acceptor, or Crown Vic, or Grand Marquis. But I think just the Lincoln comes standard with all the features up front, even with the base model edition. So I can't necessarily speak for the Grand Marquis or the Crown Vic, but it's just higher quality. I mean, to me, from the looks of it, from watching other videos, the quality is in this Lincoln, really. So you got the door handles, extra door handle. What else? You got the standard door handles, extra door handles that don't come with the Grand Marquis, I believe. They have standard heated seats, front lumbar adjustments on both seats, front and passenger. Got your like a little back thing, I forget as well. A lot of standard stuff that most of these cars you got, it's optional or you got to pay extra for. I paid $4K for this car, man. It comes with all the bells and whistles other than the sunroof. If you get the 2015s and up, I believe they have the trunk, where you press it. It's automatic trunk, so it's like a button on your trunk and everything like that. So you can press that and go up and down by itself. So you have that feature. That's the only feature. That's like a different upgrade. And the 2005s and up have the different digital dash as well. So most of it's all digital. So well, on that, once again, come with a lot of standard features. Leather seats is standard as well. So you get leather seats instead of cloth seats. Some people for cloth or whatever, but once again, you get all the bells and whistles with this car, man. And most of the cars nowadays is optional. Like I compare it to the Charger for a reason because I had a Charger. So on the Charger, you got to get all that shit is like $4,000 extra. This car, all the stuff is $4,000 extra. So you can go get one of these cars for like less than with low mileage for like 80,000 miles. And below, or like 80,000 miles to like 150,000 miles, which is still good. The car's barely getting broken in at those miles, if y'all didn't know that. So at those miles, I mean, you can get the car with leather seats, standard leather seats, engine still pretty much brand new, all that stuff, all the bells and whistles for nothing, bro, for like $8,000, $6,000. Due to inflation, that's why I'm saying these prices are like, I like that for a reason. So with all the bells and whistles, normally back in 2019 before COVID and stuff, you can get a car like this with 80,000 miles on it or 120,000 miles on it for like the same price I got this for. Honestly, that pretty much sums up my video, man. I don't know what else to say about this car, man. This is a luxury car. You got a reliable V8 engine in it, so if you do want a V8 engine, get this car. It's gonna be a reliable V8. And the main reason that it's reliable is because it has an iron block in this engine. Most cars nowadays have an aluminum heads and aluminum block. That's not good. It's not going to last as long as this car at all. This is why this car can last 500,000 miles, damn near service free. Literally, damn near service free. So, other than that, man, I'll make that the end of the video, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go like, share the video, man. Smash that subscribe button, man, so you can be notified. Smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video, man. It's your brother Mike Prophet. I'm out, man. Peace.